I actually would like to kind of run through this just to see if it's like reading as well. Because so for everyone who doesn't know, John is like explaining this idea. He wants for like a visual aid, and it's super nebulous, and I'm trying to like visualize it, and I don't know if it's making any sense. So I would love to show you guys.
Yeah, sounds like John.
Yeah, that's such a nice way of saying that, Jake. It's like it's super confusing. I don't know what he wants.
It's a good way of saying it makes no freaking sense.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's just like we don't have a script yet fully done. So I'm also trying to guess what he wants to say during the webinar.
Like improv slide deck.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
This is me just preparing you for the world, Jake. That's it. That's what
This
I'm
is the
doing.
world. Like, I don't know what else is to prepare for.
There's nothing more nebulous than the world that we live in. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
I love y'all. All right, what are we doing? Are you sending a link?
Oh, are we starting with that? Yeah, I'll send a link right now. Actually, I'm gonna screen share it because it's gonna be a screen share tomorrow.
All right.
I'm assuming it's screen shared.
It's
I
not
like that.
tomorrow, it's Thursday. I still have a
Thursday.
whole another day.
Yeah, well.
Rush me.
So, we're gonna just be looking at this one section. I actually will send the link after this, just so everyone on the visual side can look through and just like leave notes. It hasn't changed largely, but we're gonna be looking at when John introduces identity architecture, the creative operating system, and we've seen this before when we've run through this deck as a team, I believe, or maybe like individually, but together, where John pulled up this diagram here, and it's talking about reflection and projection. And that's how this whole process really works. So on the reflection side, you have your stakeholder interviews, you have your auditing, you have the workshop, and then there's this filter, which is the identity report. That's kind of everything comes together, and then that feeds into projection, which turns into all of the products that we could produce, or like a company can start to do, as in like naming, like product design, brand design, etc. So basically, we need a way to explain this idea of reflection and projection within the context of the webinar. So I did a couple actual ideas. I'm gonna like run you through some of the rejected ones. Started with something like this, where we use the Moir thing to kind of explain what was going on. Starting with like reflection, this is like the workshop, whatever, and then into projection. This was a little bit too I think we said that it was like a little bit too conceptual to really understand what was going on, hard to talk it through. And then I did a little more research on these like uh, more scientific sort of graphs of what like light reflections and different kind of, I don't know, projection screens could start to look like. Again, this was getting really complex, so we need to pull it back and go back to the original uh, design here, and then we'll see what came out of this. So that was a meeting we had this morning, and now John has not seen this, so no one has seen this really. But I prototyped it out to kind of help explain. So I'm going to pretend like I'm John talking you through this project, right? So we have like the intro slide that says identity architecture. Sorry, I'm like, but filter everywhere. So John introduced identity architecture, and then this graph pulls up. And then it sort of fades into the identity report is in the middle. That's the screen. And I think that is probably a good place to start to explain what's going on here. And then it goes into, okay, you have your auditing, your stakeholder interviews, and the IDArch workshop. They all kind of filter within this. Sorry. They all filter into the identity report. And then out of that comes naming, design, products, and marketing, all of which kind of fades into this idea of one of none, where your vibe becomes a very unique thing, and that's filtered through this process. That's the graph that I have been working on, and I decided to stop it here and I guess talk to John about it, but also now all of you. So I would love to hear thoughts and opinions.
Done. Ship it, Jake. Ship it.
Yay!
Yeah.
I
I
love
think
it.
I think you nailed it just from a simplicity standpoint. I think the only thing I would change is that we and Shay, help me here. I don't think we need to say identity report in the middle. I think we just say identity. It's
Mm,
just identity. And the identity report can be another arm on that left side, potentially,
mm,
where the audit, stakeholder interviews, uh, workshop, and identity report can all live on that left side. But I think this really does simplify everything. And then on that first slide, the black and white one,
mm.
just I want you to put reflection and projection on both
Okay.
sides.
Yeah, that was going to
Um,
be my next question. Would you like an individual slide for both? Like I can highlight reflection, I can highlight the side for projection just to help you talk through it, or is
mm-mm.
just one
No,
image
just
enough?
one, just one. That's it. And I think identity is a practice, right? I keep on going back to this idea that this is a practice. So with identity living at the center, right? This is the operating system. You have to go back and forth, right? You have to reflect to project, input, output. So just keep it there. And um, I think that will allow me to speak just to it. And I might spend 5 minutes on it. I might spend 20 minutes on it. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see.
Okay, cool. A note for you, John, is that I think the animation of the way this is gonna flow is almost as important as the visuals here. It's like a slow gradient of color. I would recommend you practice with the prototype just for timing and stuff because I'm gonna be like tinkering around with it. Um,
Yeah, and try to make the animations not too heavy.
okay.
Like slow blurs, I think is about as far, or slow dissolves is about as far as you should go.
Mhm.
Not too much movement because the upload speed typically is not going to translate on Zoom well. When you screen share, it actually looks very choppy. So
Okay.
be careful with the animations and keep them to a minimum for
That's
now.
good to know. Yeah. I think it's going to be mostly just flipping until like specific moments like this, and then it turns into a gradient. I didn't know that it'd be choppy though. That's good to know.
Yeah, it can
Yeah, it's
be
usually pretty choppy.
funky. Can I make
Okay.
like a tiny design note?
Please.
I think it was like the last one where you have the waves come in.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think maybe if the waves weren't like the fact that they're kind of cut in half with like the two different colors, like I think
Right.
maybe if it was one cohesive gradient. Oh yeah, love.
Sorry.
Done. Rooney. Gorge.
Cool. Awesome.
The end.
Okay. No, whatever. Shift.
Yeah, this is awesome. It's a great job. Wow, Jake and data visualization.
Get out of here. And I like not my favorite thing in the world, but this is fine. I like this brain.
Hard. You did a really good job. It's a really hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see what
Yes.
his inspiration was?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I got a screen share video
That's
of
all
this.
I got.
my
That's
God.
all
How
I
is
gave
that
him.
better than what? It's like what we already had.
That's all I gave him.
And I was
No,
like,
Shay had me remember it. I forgot about that diagram for so
I love
long.
that
And
diagram.
then I came back to it. I'm like, oh yeah.
this is
And
what I
then
got, people. This is what I got. And I was
Even
like,
worse.
he gave this to me and I was like, okay. I started working and then I was like, John, like, I need to call you right now. Are you free at like 8 o'clock at night? Because I don't know what this means.
Someone make this a TikTok when your
I
boomer
know,
mom
literally. What is that?
sends you inspo from the boss.
Don't
What's
send
that?
that. That's
What's that
embarrassing.
sound? No, the sound that's like it's like the audio is like just like kind of fucked like messed up. Like it's like your boss sends you inspo and it's like
Like Charlie Brown.
yeah, it makes that noise. It's so funny. It's like what I thought I was getting and what came in the mail. It's like that.
That's so
The
good.
the before has to be shown because Jake's like outcome is already impressive, but when you see like what he got,
Like I want to show this
it's
this
like
right here
damn.
that you're pointing at. I want to be like When your boss says he's gonna send you some great inspo. This is
No, I didn't say that. This all transpired through conversations.
Yeah,
Okay.
this was well, and
And
then
it was-
this led into like this whole like NECA
Ooh.
thing that went nowhere. I mean, it might come back somewhere, but it was like really confusing. But now I think I got like a better grasp on what's going on.
That's cool though.
Yeah,
I don't know. It might not be part of this presentation,
yeah,
depending on John, but it will be something we maybe to be part of your Cisco talk
Yeah, it's cool.
Mhm.
if it doesn't
Sure.
For sure, because it'll be a
surface
lot.
here.
It'll be a lot longer, more in depth, for sure.
We could even
The identity matrix.
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, the identity matrix or the vibe matrix, which
yeah.
either one will work for us.
I wrote that down somewhere. Hold on, wait. This is funny. It's not funny, but you guys are gonna laugh.
I don't think it'd be called a vibe matrix because the vibe is the outcome, right? So
Yeah.
it's the output. We always
Mhm.
have to stay core to the filter, right? And that matrix is the filter. And
Mhm.
because you filter, you are able to translate the vibe, you
the
know?
vibe
Yeah.
cube.
I found it. Vibe cube, vibe metric. I was typing as Shay was talking. Metrics comes
Yeah.
from conception,
Matrix.
like the birth
Matrix.
of the new way of being, birth of the new identity. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's Latin. It comes from a Latin word which means
We got
to
deep.
birth.
And Shay jumped into our Figma like huddle.
Cool.
And then I saw he was there, and I know you have some too that you got from him. Any ones that were written down. So good.
Perfect. Whoa, it's long.
Well, yeah, don't put the whole thing in there. You gotta edit it. All right, I have a hard stop at 4. So anything else we need to see?
The brand video Ella wanted to show us.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you meant with this or yes, I have that. We should look at that. Because it's basically done. Plus like whatever.
Flip it.
If it's
Flip it.
done,
I'm looking at the rest of it.
if it's done, John has to play it after the event.
Oh
Flip
yeah.
it.
Let's see it. I'm hyped.
Okay. Let me share my. Where's my audio? Oh, here it is. She's not. Okay. So move all this shit out of the way. Okay. Ow! Come back. Okay. Full screen.
Ooh, that was good though. I like that.
What about that warrior knot though?
You guys are getting distracted. Yay.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Dude.
That's so good.
Their father.
Like ultimate compliment.
Oh my god. Dude,
When
that's
the logo waves. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah,
I
no,
died.
that was crazy. Ella, do you ever like okay, when you're like working on this and you like play it back to watch it, are you ever just like I'm good? I
Let
am
me,
good.
let me tell you, that is like, okay, I know when I want to rewatch something over and over again. I can't tell you guys how many times I've rewatched this, and I feel like it's kind of narcissistic, but like I'm proud to have made this, you know?
Let's go.
You should be. Let's
It's like
go.
I was telling John on my
There's
one-on-one notes, like this feels like the first video I've made where you can see like how much all of this motion graphics practice is like paying
Oh my
off right now.
This is fire, 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 hot fire. So good. It's like
yeah,
we knew that the brand was good, and I knew we were all really excited about it. And the video makes it, it's like it elevates the brand even more. Like you see the brand in an even better light. It's
Yeah.
like,
it has personality.
yeah.
It wouldn't be possible without an amazing brand. So
It's also super fresh to see like you made like new mock-ups for this,
yeah.
which is so we've been working with the same however many mock-ups, but then I saw like pickleball, and I saw a tennis ball. I was like, oh my God, like let's go.
Sneakers. Wait, show me the Nikes. Yeah. Oh, ooh. Yeah. That
Yeah.
is crazy.
There's like 12 beats at the end, and I was like, shit, we only have like 6.
The musicality was actually really spectacular. There's moments where it gets low, and you use that as a great way of just transitioning the energy to the next phase. So the musicality was baller on it.
Yeah, this is
Way
my
to
favorite
go.
section right here. The ball.
It's so good. It's
It's good, really good.
and
Can
it's
I?
yes.
Can you share this with me so I can show Dan on my next call?
Yes, I'll share it with you right now.
You know I like to brag as quick as I can. I sell everything that y'all give me, by the way, immediately.
Like show
This
James this video before
this is
you-
what I'm bragging about 100% as quickly as possible, to be honest. It is very good. Yeah, it is
It's
very
so
good.
good.
It elevates everything we've put together and how it comes together. Like people need to see this, and it just reemphasizes why it's great to go through the process.
Mhm.
'Cause everyone
Yeah, Jake.
contributed to building this brand like intentionally.
Yeah, it's been
Jake, throw
crazy.
that you can go ahead and throw this at the end of the webinar deck.
Oh, okay.
It's a great energy. Great energy to end it with.
Yeah. We would need to I don't know how to do that with Figma, but we can link it somehow.
You would probably, I would probably just have like a thumbnail or something and then have a link. So when John clicks it, it just opens up the video like on preview or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it have to be on YouTube, or where does it have to sit?
Um
It's
yeah,
easier to be easier.
you could do YouTube. Yeah, test it out. Test out like different ways to link out to it from the prototype.
Mhm.
Because we're not gonna be able to embed it. It's definitely too big.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
So let me know if you guys have any edits, and then I can make those like right after this so we can like get it
Yeah.
uploaded. So Jake
Ship
can
it.
Ship it.
Yeah,
Yay!
ship it.
We love no edits.
Just,
Ship it.
That's sweet.
I'd
I love
love to watch it again, to be
those
honest.
made in Webflow
Yeah.
things
Badges.
on it.
Yeah, I
It's fine.
get rid of them.
It's fine. Just ship it. Ship it.
It's okay, because then it's also like, yeah, it was made in Webflow. So
What about it? We have a developer.
No, we have to tag Webflow in it when we post it. Like,
definitely,
Ooh,
definitely.
yeah.
Thank you, Webflow.
Yes, this 1 second right here.
and then they would reshare it, to be honest.
Mhm.
The chances of them resharing it like very, because it's very good.
When we
Yeah.
Reloom just redid their website and it's baller. It is so good. It's like product it's so sick. But when we do the IDArch phase 2, we should definitely, I'm in their Slack community now. And they're like very community focused. So they would definitely be really hyped to see whatever we make with their components too, moving forward.
The website is so different.
Yeah, it is, but it's so sick. It's like the website is a product now. Like you can like it's really crazy. You can like test out their like new AI stuff like right on the homepage.
Mm-mm.
Can we go through these ding visuals real quick?
Yeah. I'm gonna send this in the
'Cause
wait.
I saw my face on it.
Okay, what's the video that you requested that we put in?
I didn't. I said it was an idea. Remember?
Well, we
Good
can
idea.
put the video in there. We also don't have to put it in this specific post. It can be like a reel. It doesn't have to be in the post. But
Your top knot looks good.
It's called
As long
a
as it
warrior
works,
knot.
we listen to it. We listen to that part, if it works, we keep it.
All
okay,
right, let me
Why
hear it.
not?
I'll like play it in Figma because it's a video that I dropped in. Let's see prototype.
As a human, as an individual, and we talk about your unique perspective, you have an operating system. That could be limiting beliefs. That could be, thinking in abundance. That could be generational, right? Impacts, then traumas that have been on you. It could be just, the experiences that you've had as you've been employed or started a business, or whatever it is. They all come together to create your operating system as a human being, how your mind works, how you make decisions, how you
It's 35,000 decisions.
35,000 decisions every single day.
Exactly.
Right. So how can you plug yourself into an operating system that helps you create consistently and authentically in everything that you do? And not only you creating consistently and authentically, but allowing your team that you empower and that you work with to create consistently and authentically for you and with you. So as a human, as an individual, and we talk about your unique perspective, you have
Started
an
off a
operating
little
system.
choppy, but it got there, huh?
No,
was like,
I
all right.
listening to that, I'm like, I need identity architecture. Oh my God. Sign me up.
There's a lot of really great clips in that interview.
I really liked that. That was good.
Shall we leave
Love
it
y'all.
leaving it in?
I feel like it needs to go into the second slide, versus the third. So
Agreed.
I've been seeing that a lot. They start with something that comes in to draw you in, and then you swipe and you see the video, right? I think that will help.
Okay. Easy enough.
But I trust y'all. Y'all got it. All right, I gotta hop.
I
Hey, bye.
my first note is, can we make the logo bigger?
Did you just say that?
I just said it. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I sang it. I said it.
Who are you?
Sue me. Sue me. Make it bigger. It's so small.
Make it pop.
Where is my
Make it
I
pop.
literally, this is so off topic, but I'm like was doing freelance work for my uncle, and he literally sent me an email that was like, can we make these things all caps pop? And I was like,
Love.
you committed a sin.
Love it.
A stereotypical sin.
That's insane. I designed, also side note, I designed a little invitation for a like golf tournament my mom is helping like decorate for. And she's like, the invitation they made is atrocious. It's hideous. I need your help. So I made it last night, and she was like, it's fresh. It's clean. I was like,
God.
Mom, look at you go with the critique. I love the Figma cursors. I honestly think those can be bigger too. I've been looking at our posts with this IDArch visual system, and I've been feeling like some of the components are just a little small on social. Like there's no reason they can't be a little bit bigger, a little more fun.
Yeah, I might actually have a component for that where it's all like you can just like swap it out.
Ooh.
Like the names, and it's like spaced all the same. Hold on, I'll pull that in really quick.
I'm wondering if there's a way to sort of spice up this first slide. Because I feel like the video, I really love the message, and even the third slide. Can you go to that one? Yeah, maybe we'll use the waves instead of the circles on the first one, because that kind of maybe that horizontal movement is more so what we need. I don't know. I just don't know if the first one is gonna get me to swipe, but the content is so good. So that's my immediate So-
Oh my god.
Whoa, what the heck? Jake.
Sorry.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
I did get the custom cursor implemented into the website, and it is so good, guys. It's so good. Okay.
Let's go.
It's so
Let me
cute.
check it.
Ella, I wanted to extend kudos because I think you made this like brand for IDArch look super beautiful, and I'm going to be stealing and redesigning the webinar deck to like because I like what you're doing with these like pills and there's like a gradient on it, and I like couldn't figure it out, but this is so sexy.
This is
Like
that's such a funny comment because I designed this entire thing based off of this that you designed.
Yeah.
well, I think you did it better. Like I think you like I'm like noticing little things. I'm like, damn, like I should have just. Why didn't I think of that? You know what I mean?
Well, it's
So-
all based on this one that you already did. I was like, I don't know what to do. I should probably try to stay consistent with what Jake's already doing. So I just
Oh, you did a really great job. So
okay.
kudos.
Well, look at us on the same page. Yeah, I'll play around with like using the wave some more in here too.
Yeah, wow, this is like you've like given me a whole other like energy right now. Ooh, I'm
Yeah.
inspired.
You're inspiring yourself right now. From you.
Ring that bell, Jake.
Yeah, ring your bell.
You guys hear it when I ring it? Hold on.
No.
Oh,
No.
Yeah. Okay, I have to figure out the the sound compression thing.
Yeah, if you have like noise canceling, it'll silence your bell.
maybe that can be.
Audio.
Is it too like mushroom cloudy if it's ever like I know I have it this way sometimes in some of the videos I've been doing. I don't know. It feels weird.
It's giving me lava lamp vibes when it's vertical.
Yeah, it's a little like funky.
Could be the colors as well.
To like make her. Okay, we'll play around this some more.
I have a wild one that I made last night. I want to see if that because I'm making like more for the deck. Is that fun?
That's crazy.
I'm imagining just like this middle situation.
It's
Like
so
maybe not all of it, but yeah.
I love that.
it's so trippy running your cursor like over it. Ooh. Are there like
I
any
don't
other shapes that we're using that like I can use on any of these? I know we're using like the circles in these ones. Are there other ones?
Sorry, say that again.
Are there like other shapes that we're for sure using? Like you pulled this one in. Are there other ones that you've made that we can like play around with?
I can pull in. I only made a couple just when I was testing out the thing that John was having me do. So nothing crazy unique. But we can like hold on. No, the answer is no, unfortunately. But you can do whatever shape you want.
I wasn't sure because I know there were some shapes where we were like, that's like too whatever or whatever. If it was like when we were doing our previous explorations. Oh my god. Oh, maybe I can play around. Wait.
Yeah, what did we say no for?
Um,
I think it's in visual design. Yeah, so we killed off. Oh, we literally killed off the one that I pulled in. That we were just like, whoa, cool. But I think we have a better understanding now of what like we want. I think we can use like mesh warps like this a little bit. We want the vibration to act more of a background and like an immersive texture rather than like a shape that just exists on the page. Do you know what I mean? Like we don't want like a starfish type look. We want it to feel like a background. So as long as you like have a shape that goes both ends of the wallpaper and then also fades into the background, I think it'll feel on brand.
yeah. Cool. That's
I like that one that you have right there.
Yeah, that one's cool. Yeah, good job.
Nice.
okay, cool. I'll play around with that and then can post up John.
Everyone.
Am I like sharing my screen? Yes, okay. It's like,
Yeah.
have I not been sharing the entire time? Would not be good.
Live designers.
I love it. I like miss. I was gonna call the other I was gonna call, unfortunately not you, Shay. I wish you were there, but I was gonna call Ella, Sarah, Jane, and be like, hey guys, will you design with me for like 10 minutes?
Aw.
Let's bang this out and get like a chart for whatever John was asking for. But he was like, don't do that because you'll waste more time explaining what
Oh.
I want more than I was like, you're right, so whatever.
Yeah.
If you need to jam on anything, feel free
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
reach out.
Yeah. Don't let him crush the vibe.
Vibe crusher.
I will give a dev update tomorrow. I just spent the morning like redoing a whole animation because I couldn't get it to work, and the advice Bass gave me was too confusing. So
Oh.
Was it the
Uh,
hero animation?
that also, I don't know what's happening because it's like the transparent background
I
is just like
know.
not working. So maybe what we need to do with that is have, hold on, let me scroll. Okay, so if the site, like the gradient, the background gradient goes from like that off black to the purple to the blue, maybe we need the animation to be the off black, and then I can just like put a gradient on top so that as people resize, it doesn't mess with the gradient. There's no like harsh line. Does that make sense?
No. So what is what would it look like without the gradient applied to it?
Without the gradient, okay, so let's say we create the animation and we set the background to be that off black that's supposed to be at the top of the screen. If we leave it like that, we don't do anything else to it, then depending on someone's screen size, where the video ends, there could be a line, like a line where the colors are different.
Yeah.
It doesn't blend. There's no continuation, which is why I wanted it to be transparent so that it could just sit on top of the background gradient.
Yeah.
But I can just add another layer on top of the video that make sure that it blends into the background.
So does the gradient need to like not have any color in it?
Not the circles, like the actual background.
Okay, so just the background needs to be like that black color that's in the website, but the rest of it can have like the colors in it. You'll just put another gradient on it to like blend it in.
Yeah, so I think if we just do, yeah, basically like I think what I messaged you like last night, which was just the full 2-circle animation with the gradient shift. Yeah, and then just have the background be that off black that's at the very top. And yeah, we'll just embed that, and then I'll try to finesse that from there.
That'll be a lot smaller if it has a background because it can be like less than 30 megabytes as soon as it's like not transparent.
Oh, okay. That would be great too, because then it can actually be on the site.
Yeah. I think making it massive is the fact that it was transparent. It was like over a gigabyte. It's insane.
Yeah. And then I was trying to do it on Vimeo because then it's not on the site. It's like hosted in Vimeo, but they wouldn't layer on top of each other. You only saw one or the other.
That's really annoying.
That didn't help at all. So yeah, that's where that is.
Patients are like
But I did get the cursor so that it's like the little Figma cursor. And then when you hover over one of the client logos, like the little cursor chat like expands.
Oh, love.
It's super cute.
Can't wait to see it.
I know. I'm gonna show you guys tomorrow because some of the animations are like off right now. Like it's all just like all over the place. I'm like working on 7 things at once. So I will.
And I also noticed that the reel now sits on our website too, on the small studio website. Is that pulling from YouTube?
Is it on the
I saw
live?
that today. Yeah, it's on the live site. Is it? I just wanted to. It looked good when it
Oh,
starts.
that's
'Cause
good. Wait.
yeah, it just blends into the background and it plays
Oh my God.
automatically.
Did you notice that?
And then you can follow the story, the entire narrative by reading it. And
Wait, that's so
Wait,
funny.
I
how
was
does
like,
it do
okay,
that?
when did this
That's
happen?
crazy.
When did this happen?
I
Oh my
uploaded it,
gosh.
but I didn't publish it because I was like,
Yeah.
oh
I
my
saw
God,
that
that's so
this
funny. And
morning.
then, okay, we must have published the site at some point, and so it's live. That is so funny, and it actually looks really good.
Yeah, it does. It does.
How do you get
It
like the
does.
audio to play? Do I have to like click something?
But no audio. That's the only thing. No audio.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
No audio.
I can deal with that. I can adjust that. Um, that's so funny. Also, I literally asked ChatGPT, like, help me, I need code for a video to autoplay on mute. And then when you click it, the sound comes on. And ChatGPT was like, I can't help you with that because autoplay video is bad UX. And I was like,
Yes, what?
bitch. So rude. So yeah, kind of rude, but okay. Do we like the video? I like it. Do we like the video being directly under the hero?
I think it's fine.
Okay. I think it's nice because it peeks up from the bottom and it makes you be like, what is that?
Yeah, that's cute. I'm like loving.
Okay, good.
Bro,
Cool.
where did
I
Pablo-
still have like a weird critique that like I noticed originally, but maybe it like wasn't important enough to like fix. I think there's too much padding above like a design partner as steady and efficient as you're breathing. Like I think that's really large. Does anyone else like see that and or agree or disagree?
I
On my,
agree.
I'm gonna
on my
say.
screen, it's pretty centered vertically.
Hold on. I'm gonna like
I
I'm
think
gonna
it depends on the screen size because like I just put it on my laptop
Mhm.
screen and it's like, yeah, sitting at the bottom.
yeah, it sits at the bottom for me too.
Okay, yeah, can you screen share? I want to see.
Yeah. Oh, screen share, sure.
Then I can adjust.
Because like I think if we could like consider that, I'd be like, yes, like so hot, so sexy. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Okay.
And it like I can readjust and it still like like kind of always stays at the bottom. You see what I mean? So my screen's size is this long and it's always like down there.
Okay.
I presume for like skinnier ones, no, it's still always that way for me. I don't know.
Okay, I see. I think I've tried to fix it before, and the way Bass built it is very complex. But I will look at it again, and if anything, I'll just tell him, "Can you tighten this up?"
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a good note. Because on my screen, it's like pretty centered. But what browser are you using?
Chrome.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely want that to be centered. So I'll take a look.
Yeah, that video is fire though.
It looks so good. I like that it's I don't know how it is transparent. It's crazy. Like what?
Wild.
That's so fun.
I guess the circle thing that follows your cursor is like a layer above the video, I think, is what's going on. So it's a black video on a black background.
Yeah.
But it's like transparent.
No, because when
It's
the
like in a
I don't think it is. I think it's just like the
Wow.
little the color thing just goes over it.
Yeah.
Oh.
If the aura was behind it, you'd probably be able to see the outline of it like immediately.
I love what an illusion.
Yeah, now we know.
yeah,
We could
it's
like
a,
use that
it's
for
a good
No, you totally did that on
because
purpose. That was so smart. Like
yeah.
I'm a
To be
genius.
honest,
intentional.
to be honest, so I just scrolled and I saw you're like, okay, this is good. And the way it felt like it was just emerging from the background. I'm like, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see it.
It like does not. It's like not bad with no sound. I was like worried that you would like need the sound, but it's like still pretty engaging.
Yeah. That was why the text came in handy eventually.
Maybe I can add like yeah, I definitely want to add some sort of like scroll animation to it. So maybe just like as you scroll, like it just fills the screen or something. I don't know. We'll get there. I need to get through this identity architecture site because it's like actually kind of a beast. There's a lot of animation and things happening.
We're almost there, people.
Yeah.
I knew we were going to keep adding more things to that site. That was like, I knew it wasn't going to be ready for the 1st of February because we will keep adding things.
But I'm really proud of myself because like some of the stuff like has been like really legit custom code and like a mix of like Webflow forum and like chat GPT and like all this stuff I've been using to like it's been
Amazing.
crazy. Or like customizing people's code to like do something different.
Nice.
So that's it's been a wild ride. But we are getting there. I haven't even looked at it in mobile because I'm scared.
Later.
Don't be like me.
That's
Don't
a later Sarah problem.
Yeah, that is a problem for future me that current me is not dealing with right now. Can we talk about Mirage for like 2 minutes?
Mirage?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. I'm like upset about it.
My heart is
I
broken.
really cried. I cried. Like, and John was like, "You need to get over it." And I was
No.
like, "Oh my god, no, I don't." Because that was sad.
That was insane. Oh my god, that was so sad. Like, oh my god, I was watching it and I was like, oh my god, like this is a deal breaker. Like I know Rue is gonna send her home. Like I know it. Like Valentina, done. And so I'm like, oh my god, she just fucking axed herself. Like holy shit. And then you watch Untucked and she was talking to the girls and she's like, I don't know the words to the song. I don't know the words to the song. And we were like, you should have just gotten the chorus, get the chorus down. And then anytime it's not the chorus,
turn around. Yeah.
Oh, it was so sad. It was so sad. I wonder if there's gonna be like a chance to come back, you know, like sometimes it'll be like 6 queens are back for a chance for their spot in the competition.
I hope so, but I doubt it.
Yeah, it's a really good season. Like really good season.
Yeah. I think she'll be back for All Stars. She's up for it.
Sure.
Probably. Yeah, fan favorite.
Yeah.
For sure. Have you guys
My
been
issue is I just hate Geneva Carr. I'm like I want her to lose so bad, and every time she gets this close, and then she wins in lip sync, I'm like, really?
I
Like,
know.
why? I like don't like her.
Mirage would have stayed if she knew the words. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
That's what was such a gag. Oh my god.
Well, the drama is that people are saying one of the producers, like one of the workroom workers, heard her say, I don't know the words, I don't know the words, and then told Rue. So then Rue was like, all right, you're lip syncing. Yeah, that was because like it makes good TV, but she shouldn't have said that. Like, oh, don't say that. You know.
So it could have been the what's her name? The one who
Mia.
flips.
Okay, but
No,
Maya,
yeah.
I feel like she actually kind of did do pretty okay. Like I was proud of her.
I don't like her either.
I don't like her either, but I feel like she did better. Like I feel like she actually went for it. Like I was like impressed that she like did better. Like she was improved.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like sickening, but like, you know, it was better. I thought that Geneva just did so badly that it was just like, oh, we don't even need to lip sync. Like it was just so bad. Like just goodbye. Like it was so bad.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week she'll be gone.
I don't know. And then Maya like needs to get it together because like, girl, what are you bringing to the table? Quite frankly, nothing.
She doesn't even flip that well. I don't think she's like she's like on the flipping queen. No, you're not.
No,
Not really.
you're not. No.
I saw her roll off a table. That's about it.
Yeah. Also, like,
Yeah.
yeah, Aja can do that. Anitra can do that. Laganja can freaking like jump in from the ceiling. Like, I don't know. Also, I love the plain Jane and a mandatory meeting beef. Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Love that. I love when she's like, you just need to bring it, girl. And she's like, what does it even mean? What do you mean bring it? Like, what are you trying to say? Like, out of my face. Like, I was like, yes, queen. Yes.
Yeah.
A mandatory meeting has some really good witty comebacks.
I love her as a person. Like, I love her. And I think she is so trade. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, I have a huge crush on mandatory meeting.
Yeah.
But girl in drag, what are we doing? What are we doing, mama?
That makeup.
The eyebrows are like this big. They're so small. It's a good season though. I'm into it. Shay and Ellie, you guys should watch. It's a really good season.
Okay.
I'll watch it after
Not
this
too late.
cover.
Sorry, what?
Wait. I told y'all I'm committed to Grey's Anatomy.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. Also, my friend who doesn't have like Paramount or anything, she exclusively watches Drag Race through Pit Stop and What You Packin', like all the YouTube shows.
I also don't have Paramount, so I didn't even think about that.
Well, go on YouTube and watch Pit Stop, and you can
It's on
get.
Hulu. It's on Hulu also.
Oh,
Is it?
okay. I do have that.
Yeah,
I watched it
watched
on
the first
MTV.
2 episodes on Hulu.
Okay.
I subscribed to Paramount Plus this month for
Yeah.
one show,
Yep.
and the show doesn't show in the UK.
VPN. It's a
What?
VPN.
It's a. I tried it, but Paramount Plus, I paid for it, but for some reason they know it
Wait,
doesn't
even if
work.
you use a VPN that says you're in the US?
Yep. For
Bitchin'.
some reason it doesn't.
What show?
It's Bob at Abishola. It's the show my wife likes,
Oh.
and I wanted to surprise her. Like, oh yeah,
Aw.
Oh no.
it's
Yeah.
nowhere to be found. I'm like, okay.
Bitchin'. So rude. Alrighty.
So good.
All right, gang. Back to web dev land for me.
All right.
Good job, team.
Good job.
Y'all are killing it. You're doing so good.
I'm tired.
Smashing it.
So good.
Beasted.
Alrighty. Oh, also, wait, side note. Are we posting the way you see brand film like on Instagram? Are we gonna do the like rotate your phone thing?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope. And definitely put that on TikTok. It's fucking sick.
Yes, we'll put it up everywhere, and then I'll
Put it on all the channels.
Yeah.
Now
YouTube,
streaming on
TikTok,
all
LinkedIn.
post it.
All right. Later, gang. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.